Ollie, first of all, what was it like having fans back in? Someone said you had to really shout to get the instructions. I mean, it was loud, wasn't it?
It was loud. It was great. You know, only 10,000, but still you felt the energy and the buzz when you walked in here at the warm-up and in the game as well. I thought they were fantastic. So. And they got something to cheer on. The goal Eddie scored was just the highlight of the day, of course.
It was a wonderful goal from Edison Cavani. Can you clear up for us? Everyone wants to know, did you flick the ball as it came through? Did it hit your boot?
Honestly, I don't feel the touch. The referee was saying I touched the ball. They saying on VAR probably I touched the ball and I put Eddie onside. More important is a goal. How he is, I don't care, honestly.
I thought he was offside, yeah, and I've watched it back. The linesman said to me, if Fernandez has not touched the ball, then he's 5 yards offside. What I find hard to accept is when you've got VAR, you've got someone who now can slow it down, can watch it at numerous angles. I've watched it at numerous angles. It doesn't look like he touches the ball to me.
We just interviewed him. He said he didn't touch it.
Yeah, it doesn't look like. So that's what I don't understand, and that's what's unacceptable.
You and us all, Scott. You and us all. But I tell you what, let's just eulogise about the finish first of all before we say it should have been disallowed.
It was the connection, the knowing what you're going to do before the ball gets to you. You know, whether he touches it or not. Just watch him here. It's just a beautiful connection. He pulls out the right club out the bag. It's not a 7-iron. It's more of a 4-iron, and he just lifts that calmness there. That body language, Ash. He knows what he's going to do.
Yeah, it's great composure. It's very Cantona-esque. I think you can see when he rounds the corner, he has a little look up and he just slows himself down, and that's a player full of confidence.
Yeah, eyes cool under pressure. You know, I think he's a brilliant striker. Me.
But I mean, when I go look at whether Bruno touched it or not, I mean, Bruno himself said he didn't touch it, so it should be disallowed, shouldn't it? Because from De Gea's pass, he's 2 yards off.
Well, it's another one where we're saying, with the benefit, you know, of VAR. How can they not see? We can see that he hasn't touched it, but you know, we definitely didn't want that goal to be disallowed just because of the quality of it. But you can clearly see here he doesn't touch it. So you know, Scotty Parker's probably got a right to know.
The thing is,
they say no clear evidence. That angle, I mean, it goes straight past him. The ball doesn't change its spin or anything.
Not at all. Now we don't want that chalked off, full stop, right? Because it's a great goal, but. If he's that far offside, you have to chalk it. You have to chalk it off. He's too far. If he's level, then you let him go. But if he's 3 or 4 yards off, you can't give it. It's no touch.
United's defending was left wanting for the Fulham goal.
Yeah, so it's a disappointing goal, you know, from Manchester United's point of view, and you know, there's a catalogue of errors in there. And we just look at this graphic now, and you can see that, you know, Wan-Bissaka is in a decent position here. We've highlighted Mason Greenwood. He does check his shoulder there to see Brian. Here. You would probably want, you know, Axel Tuanzebe to go over and Luke Shaw to probably retreat inside. As it is, it doesn't happen. Wan-Bissaka now is in a terrible position. He needs to be level with Lindelof and communicating with him.
Lindelof never looks around.
No, Lookman kind of distracts Wan-Bissaka, and you know, Joe Bryan's absolutely free at the far post. So from start to finish, there's the catalogue of errors there.
OK, let's show you the table then before we go. Chelsea's victory lifts them into third, and they're now in charge of their fate on the final day. Leicester will drop out of the Champions League places if Liverpool win at Burnley tomorrow. Manchester United are now guaranteed to finish second. Leeds have an outside shot at qualifying for Europe. Brighton's impressive victory over Manchester City lifts them up to 15th. So the race for the top 4 moves on to Turf Moor. It's over to Liverpool. We will see you tomorrow.